Nice, nice, nice. Look at that, people. First fish of the day. First fish of the day. And today is a good day to be fishing with Rick. That was corny, wasn't it? Okay, I won't do that again. Hey, out there in YouTube land, Rick here, and yeah, we're fishing. You know me. That's why you tuned in. That's why you hit the button on your busy days, just so you can spend a couple minutes on the water, just enjoying peace and quiet. Yeah. If you're watching, you know what I do. I fish. And today, we're fishing for bass. And a special bass. This is what I call cottonwood bass. I wanted to do a video on this for years and years. Because back in the days before electronics, before depth finders, before when you went out in wooden rowboats with hula poppers and stuff, you used the seasons to, there's indicators. Nature gives you indicators as to what's happening under the water. And when the cottonwood seeds fly, when they're getting all caught up on your fishing line, that's when the bass are in the shallows. And that's why we're here. We're fishing for cottonwood bass today. Now, you're gonna have to change your line when you're done, because you've seen it's floating on the water and everything, and it gets caught on your line, caught in your reel. It makes casting just miserable. But if you can pay that price, you're in for some good fishing. Basically, you got to go weedless, because we're going to be deep, dark weeds here. The Cambodia of lakes, if you will. We're going bush, because that's where these big guys are. Actually, not totally bush. What they look for is little pockets in between, and it's just a matter of figuring out where they are. I'm using a Texas rigged Cinco right now. No weights. Don't really need them with a Cinco, which is one of the reasons I like them. Okay, let's head for the next spot here. Got one, people. Another cottonwood bass. Oh, boy, he's got some power. He's got some size. Look at that one. There you go. Another cottonwood bass, people. Yeah. Man, this is fun. Whoop. Got water on their face. That was a nice bass. This is the side of the landing that I wanted to come to when I first got here, but I went the other way instead, which is fine. That was a good, I got a few fish that way too. You can't see it, but there's a pontoon boat right in front of me. And pontoon boats, those are floating fish habitat, if you will. And if you can sneak in around one without just, the owners getting mad at you, which you can't blame them if they do. But, ooh, man, pontoons are sweet. Boy, there's lots of fish. I'm getting lots of hammers from panfish. Let me show you what we're shooting at here. There we go. You can see how much the wind blows me around. That's this, right? Bass like to hang around right under by the props of these things. Like right there, just cast in and let it just sink down. I'm counting letting it sink. It's a weightless worm. I guess a bluegill was there instead of a bass. Okay, and now while I'm here, I'm gonna work the entire. Whoop. That's not. Oh, there was bluegill in there was grabbing it. Can you see the line jumping? Yep, that was a fish. Bluegill. See how he pulled the worm down? Okay. That's going to happen now and again. You can always tell if it's a panfish hitting your worm because it'll suck it down right off the hook almost. Now I'm getting kind of close here, but when I get close, I try not to waste it. If I'm in there, yep, there's lots of sunnies underneath there. Some of them pretty nice size. Okay, we're getting a little close now. I'm going to show you something though. These people don't look home right now, so. I'll show you when the pontoon boats, sometimes some people back in, and wow, that's a cat's meow. But when they don't, I'm going to just let me get lined up here so I can show you what I'm talking about. Because you have to have your cast in order. Okay, let's go to school here. I'll show you something. Hopefully the battery will last long enough. Okay, if you look over there, there could be bass under that dock, but there's a couple reasons why you can't cast to it. One is the lower edge of the dock is too close to the water. You can't skip. You can throw over it and try to drag a fish over the top of that. I've done it accidentally, but not worth it. But now look at look at this. See, now we look at the pontoon. Now see the pontoon? You see those two tunnels going all the way back? I gotta try to fight the wind. If you can cast down that tunnel, you will more than likely get a fish. Instead I cast over there. I'm having a hard time. You gotta take your time and line up. I'm gonna try to line us up so I can do my best casting position underneath that pontoon boat. Because I believe there's probably a fish, a bass in there. And probably the inside corner versus the outside one, but let's just see if I can get one down. Get lined up. There we go. See how I got in underneath? See that? Oh, that's a nice fish. Gotta back away. Oh, caught the mic cord. This one's not a big one, but hopefully I can edit that and show you how I casted all around that pontoon boat. The last 5 minutes I've been fishing that pontoon boat. And it wasn't until I cast it in underneath that I caught the fish. So if you can figure out how to do that, you're going to win the tournament. But it's kind of like, it's iffy territory. The only reason I even attempted that here was because I don't think anybody's home. So, and they probably don't watch Fishing with Rick, so they're not going to recognize their boat. But that's a secret, man. Keep that trick up your sleeve. Jeez. Look at that one, huh? One of the advantages of fishing where the bass are this time of year is you're going to get some nice sized bluegills. It's amazing that they can get hooked on a big, huge hook like this. Okay, here's a trick. Bite the end. I bit the last 1/4 inch off the end of the worm. Now it's just like new again. Rethread. Boom. I don't think the fish noticed that it's a 1/4 inch shorter. Okay, back to work. Okay, I got another little trick I'll show you for when you're out this time of year. Might be hard to show, but you know, a lot of these people nowadays got the weed trimmers. They kind of they cut circles around the end of their dock. Well, that can be your advantage too. So anyways, can you see the line where the weeds are and the trimmer goes? See that? I'm hoping you can see it. From my angle, I can see it pretty good. You might not. But anyways, the edge of that, like the edge of a mowed yard, is always a good spot. Because what you got is short grass next to tall grass. It's like having a mowed yard next to a field, you know, and they're going to go for that. So I always work the perimeter of that circle first. Call it a crop circle, for lack of a better term. If the weeds are high enough on the outer edge, the bass will lay right in there. Ooh, something. That felt very panfishious. So anyways. Whoa. Did you see that? Go, go. Did you see that? I'm not. Oh. Ah, people, this is the fish of the day. Did you see that? Oh. Holy cow. Wow. Don't you love it when a class lesson works? Look at that. Huh? Look down that throat. That is one nice fish. One nice fish. That's at least 3.5 pounds, maybe. I'm not going to weigh it. I want to get her back in the water. Looks like she's already spawned. Look at the size of that mouth. Yeah. Well, guys, I'm going to call it quits for today. Got things to do, chores to take care of. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope that you may have picked up a couple of my tricks that I've figured out over the years that I like to do. If you liked it, hit the like button, a thumbs up. That's lets me know that you like what you're seeing. If you want to follow me, you know, sign up. I put a video out every couple weeks, or try to. If you don't like it, you know what to do. But until then, just remember, cottonwood bass. That's the time of the year when the cottonwood seeds are flying, and it's nature's way of saying, get out there and fish, dude. Fish. Until next time, we'll see you on Fishing with Rick. The crappie are done spawning. That's the smallest one I caught so far. Or should I say he caught me? Gosh, I got some kind of superpower for messing up fishing line, you know that?